Dubois say if I lost, I get in the
I retire.
I retired. Yeah, I say hey, it's not good.
You have
but
to keep boxing.
Yeah, you young. You can training.
Heart for it anymore, and you don't want to compete anymore. I think retirement is the best option.
Daniel Dubois has taken another defeat at the hands of Usyk, and now he's talking about walking away from boxing, acting like the sport owes him sympathy. Usyk didn't just beat him in the ring, he broke him mentally, then offered him advice out of pity. This isn't ballet, Usyk reminded him, and he's right. Dubois fights like a man who doesn't want to get hit.
Not bad. It's boxing. It's not ballet. It's not dancing. Daniel, you young. You can. You can dream. Man, relax, man.
And if you thought that was blunt, listen to what Usyk said next in the press conference. He didn't hold back, calling Dubois out in front of everyone. Usyk claimed Dubois was already thinking of retirement before the fight even began. That's not just weak, it's shameful. The truth stings, and Dubois clearly can't handle losing. Calm and sharp as always, Usyk made it clear to the world that
If I lost, I get in the
I retire.
I retired. Yeah, I say hey, it's not good.
You have to keep boxing.
Yeah, you young. You can training. Maybe it's stupid mind, but if I lost in this fight, I get out in boxing. But maybe it's emotion, but
even Eddie Hearn tried to be polite, but you could hear the sarcasm in his tone. Retiring after being beaten twice by Usyk isn't a career, it's disappearing. Hearn basically said if Dubois wants to quit, fine, but the fans won't miss him. This isn't a farewell tour. Now listen to what Eddie really thought of Dubois's showing, especially how fast he crumbled right after the first round.
British fight fans, because we've got a chance to make the biggest fight in boxing, but you know, if that is the last we see of him, he's had a great career. I doubt it. But, you know, it's always best to come into retirement to make sure someone pays you to come out of retirement. But if that's his lot, much respect to him.
So much for Dubois being dangerous early. He came out throwing in the first round, but after that, Usyk walked him down with ease. Once again, Dubois had no answers. And now he wants to retire? Seems like he's better at quitting than making a game plan. Even Frank Warren, who has defended Dubois for years, couldn't hide how disappointed
Usyk was under pressure in the first round because Dubois comes out fast like he did against AJ, and if he catches you, you're in trouble. And I think just after that, he just decided basically, I'm not going to go on the back foot anymore. I'm going to take the fight to Dubois. And he just kind of beat him up and obviously stops him. I mean, he's beaten AJ twice, Fury twice, Dubois twice.
Frank Warren sounded like a man trying to protect him, talking about learning, but what exactly is Dubois learning? How to quit in style. At 27, this should be his peak, not the time to talk about retirement. Warren knows it too, but loyalty keeps him from saying it outright. At this point, the act is getting...
Written, he won't come again, but it's up to him. You know, it was a tough night for him, a tough night. Is he okay, like, health-wise? He's obviously very, very disappointed. But in terms of, that was brutal, that knockout, Frank. Is he okay? Oh, he got up at 10, he won.
And now Warren doubles down, saying Dubois made the decision himself. But was that courage or surrender? Warren keeps trying to dress up Dubois's retirement as something noble, but fans aren't buying it. Social media exploded with criticism. He quit against Joyce. Now he's walking away from Usyk. What's impressive? Only how quickly he gives up. Fans aren't sad, they're angry. Twice the British public backed him, and twice he folded under pressure. Now he's leaving without even admitting the mental collapse. Rumors are swirling that Dubois mentally checked out before the fight even started. Warren says it's his choice, but his tone says more. Dubois wasn't built for this level, and deep down he knows it. Respect isn't given for just showing up. You earn it by standing through the storm. Dubois has never weathered one. This isn't a farewell.
The decision he's made. And we've had, what he's given to British boxing has been amazing.
Adam Smith tried to stay balanced, but even he hinted at the real issue. Dubois folds when it matters. A blocked shot, a body punch, and suddenly he's finished. Fans have seen this same script twice now. Usyk lands clean, Dubois checks out. Twitter filled with memes mocking the repeat performance. Low blow or low heart. Fans aren't sugarcoating it anymore. This isn't about tactics, it's about toughness. His talk of retirement just confirms what critics have said all along. Dubois doesn't want hard fights, he wants easy ones. That's not heavyweight boxing, that's wishful thinking. Adam Smith might choose careful words, but fans are blunt. Dubois can't handle pressure. Retirement isn't shocking, it's surrender. Meanwhile, Usyk once again showed what true mental toughness looks like in his calm, focused post-fight remarks.
Dubois as well at the end of the second round. I thought Daniel did really well in the third round actually to come back and landed a few right hands, but they were sort of partially blocked. Usyk never really gets hit flush. There was that other sort of low blow type body shot, exactly like the one in Poland, which they sort of shook off. And unfortunately, Daniel was trying to catch him with the right hand, and it was the right hand that led to the end for.
While Dubois talks about quitting, Usyk speaks about sacrifice, hunger, and what it means to be a champion. 3.5 months in camp, away from his family, one house, 14 men, 0 excuses. That's what greatness looks like. And the comparison is brutal. Fans immediately pointed out the contrast. How can Dubois talk about retirement while Usyk, after beating him twice, is already hungry for more? Many believe Dubois was broken before the rematch even began, just waiting to fold again. Meanwhile, Usyk is already preparing for the next camp. No drama, no excuses, just work. Dubois isn't just leaving the sport. His reputation, his legacy, and his fan base are leaving too. Usyk's stock rises while Dubois's crashes. The gap isn't just skill, it's mindset, heart, and soul. And when Gareth A. Davies spoke, he praised Usyk while burying Dubois at the same time.
I want to rest. I cannot say who my next opponent today because I prepare 3.5 months. I not see my family, my wife. Every day I live with my team with 14 guys. Yeah, in one house. Yeah, it's every day only one face. Now I wanna back home. Now I wanna.
Gareth A. Davies nailed it. Usyk looked like a master, while Dubois was the vanishing act. Less than 15 minutes in, and Dubois was mentally done, shouting, "I'm retiring," like a lost kid. Fans turned him into a meme before the 4th round ended. One joke said, "He quits faster than my Wi-Fi." Harsh, but it stuck. While Gareth praised Usyk's brilliance, it only made Dubois look worse. Usyk didn't just win, he erased him from the sport. Dubois lost more than a fight. He lost belief, credibility, and any claim to being elite. Retirement talk isn't shocking, it's part of the same pattern. He came for glory and left with excuses. The fans have already moved on. Then, Derek Chisora stepped in with the harshest words of the night.
Greatness, and he goes out into the night, like all the people here tonight, knowing that a big debate will rage now as to where he actually sits in the pantheon of the all-time heavyweight greats. I thought he was astounding from beginning to end. He discombobulated, he mesmerized, he'd used his magician skills against Daniel Dubois, and it took him under 15 minutes. He was brilliant from...
Derek Chisora didn't hold anything back. He said what every fan was thinking. Dubois's camp spent more time complaining about body shots than preparing for war. Instead of building a fighter, they built a winner. You want to be a killer? Be around killers. That line hit hard. Usyk trained in a house with 14 guys, grinding every single day. Dubois? He was crying foul and planning retirement speeches. Fans aren't mad just because he lost. They're mad because he mentally broke in front of everyone. Chisora knows what it takes to fight through punishment. That's why his words carry weight. He's lived it. Dubois hasn't. You can't buy grit. You can't fake heart. In heavyweight boxing, excuses don't matter. You either fight like a warrior or you end up remembered like Dubois, soft, spoiled, and running from struggle. Chizora's message was clear. Stop blaming low blows and start facing the truth. And he wasn't done. His next words made it even.
We're going off the scale of body shot, you're a liar and all this for no reason. And why?
He quit. That's what Chisora said. Straight, no filter. Dubois didn't go out on his shield. He folded without a fight. Chisora was stunned, not only by the performance, but also by the chaos in Dubois's corner. When a team throws insults instead of facing reality, it shows they knew their man wasn't ready. It was set up for him to win, Chisora said. And that's the worst part. Dubois had his chances, and he wasted them twice. Fans already called him Quitois after the Joyce fight, and this sealed the name. His camp didn't even try to train him differently because they knew the problem wasn't skills, it was heart. New gloves, same fighter. And when Chisora tried to show respect and got brushed off, it exposed pure weakness. Dubois didn't just lose, he embarrassed British boxing again. And Joseph Parker made it even clearer. Dubois was broken from within.
Man, they quit. I don't understand. You know, they were supposed to train him different. They did not. I mean, like, it's big time. It was set for him to win it. You know, it was set for him to win it. You know, when I went to graduate, he said, "How you feel?" You know, Don Charles goes to me, "Oh, go suck your best friend's dick."
Joseph Parker wasn't shocked, and that says it all. He saw it coming. Dubois looked fine at the start, but once Usyk found his rhythm, everything changed. He broke him down, Parker said, and that's exactly what happened. Step by step, Usyk took him apart physically and mentally. It was like watching a man lose faith in himself round by round. The movement, the feints, the timing, it showed how little ring, IQ, and grit Dubois really had. Parker didn't dress it up. No excuses, no pity, just facts. He saw a fighter who couldn't handle pressure and folded under it. Fans agreed. Dubois wasn't robbed, he wasn't unlucky, he was simply outclassed and outhearted. And now, instead of rebuilding, he's retiring like it's something noble. But the truth is clear. When things got tough, Dubois disappeared. Parker, like every veteran fighter, saw through the hype long ago. Nobody's surprised. It's the same story all over again.
I know that he broke him down, right? He broke him down, he was patient. Then Dubois did, for me, looked better. Like landed some good shots in the beginning, it was going back and forth. Then he got Usyk's attention, but he was patient. Feints, movement.
Daniel Dubois announcing retirement after another loss to Usyk made noise, but not the kind he hoped for. Fans aren't feeling sympathy, they're calling him out. This isn't a warrior bowing out after a proud career. It looks like a man walking away because he can't handle the fire. Twice Usyk beat him down, and twice Dubois looked for an escape. First it was controversy, now it's retirement. Fans aren't fooled. They see it as quitting. And what makes it worse? He's only 27, the age when a heavyweight should be entering his prime. Instead of regrouping, he's running. That speaks volumes. Social media is filled with memes, anger, and questions. Did he plan this all along? Was he mentally done before the fight even started? Even his own team seems uncertain. While Usyk talks about sacrifice and legacy, Dubois talks about defeat and disappearing. He's gone from future heavyweight hope to the face of quitting. So what's next? Will he actually retire? Or is this just a play for attention? And if he does come back, how can fans ever take him seriously again? The trust is gone. The aura is gone. He's lost more than just to Usyk. He's lost the fans. So here's the real question.